The Watchdog.
Ebusianfo, mama good morning. Deba oye the Watchdog Show. Ebusianfo, ende yen topic of the day, yen asama yebeka no for ende no eye education system in Ekumfi. Education system in Ekumfi. How poor our education system are. Ekumfi is having one of the poorest education system in the central region. Ekumfi is having one of the poorest education system in central region. Education system is very poor. Yen education system is very poor. And Miribisa, this question, what are they doing concerning the education system, how poor it is, what are our leaders doing? Specifically, the leaders in the education directorate, more education aspects, more education field na you are appointing mo yama mo mandate no one mo mandate na more education sectors one. What are you doing to change the system or to make changes? Education director of Ekumfi, since Saiba office, what are some of the policies you have been able to implement to make changes in how poor our education system are? Ekumfi education system, you know what I'm talking about, is very poor. All the time now I catch your BC and I jump into your pickup. That white pickup no matter get found donated by Get Fund, the Ghana Education Service, Ekumfi District. And the mobile one for police 4 5 now we guide them on normal call runs. Normal could teach a BC for no. Then you encourage them, you tell them to do their best to make Ekumfi proud. You're expecting these children to make you proud. Once you as a director or they make changes, number of when you're learning materials. When you're school then they lack in Kungwa. They don't have. Some of them even lack teachers. Echo schools being in Ekumfi, they have only 3 teachers. Echo schools being in Ekumfi, they lack learning materials. We need books, textbooks are what we need from class 1 to class 6. They don't have textbooks to learn. How much more JHS? Some of the school has been recognized as STEM. Once they do not even have a laptop, a single laptop in so what the STEM what can STEM. Now I want to know, what are you doing? Education director of Ekumfi, what are you doing? Since you assume office, I want to know the kind of policies ban so far so good, you can the policies we're implementing, another way implementer or the changes better education system in Ekumfi. We understand that you are working within conditions under someone. You are working under a system. You are working under aside there are people who are above you. You are within the sector or the circle of conditions. How many proposals have you been given that has been rejected that we do not know about it? You made things clear to us as a good people of Ekumfi. There is a way to communicate to the youth or to the people of Ekumfi so that we also know what is going on, else we always blame you. Before I continue with my this speech, Ebusianfo, mesro mo dem bo hwe letter we. This is the letter. My Malankasa, personally, this is my letter. This is my heading. Whenever that you see this letter, you have to understand that. So you have to know that this letter of Philip. This letter is coming from Philip. I wrote this letter to the education Directorate of Ekumfi, requesting for a data information. Na Maria analysis be. Mepɛ dɛ from the past 5 years, 2020 to 2025, how poor our education system has been. No, what is the problem? Performances of the children. Is it there? Additional no wonsua and learning material. Na mepɛ dɛ meyɛ that analysis no. So I wrote to them. I wrote to the Education Directorate of Ekumfi on the 30th September 2025. I submitted this letter. I did not hear anything from them. No call, no message, nothing. I have to do a follow-up. Meko Education Directorate one more 4 times. Meko first one I made the letter no was say director ni ho. Into director ba the baman. Smarty. Me try a week later and I me for a follow-up. Meko was a director ni ho. Marty. Sane Kofi. A woman a week later be me sane kwale. Was director ni ho. For the last time me sane kwale na was director ni ho. Now director na they be a director ni ho no. Director no office one that is your office always closed. And now the banner na ho. And now what is happening? And for your information, when I came to the office, how your office hasn't been well organized. Plastic chair, boom, bed 3344. Osisi ha. Staffs in Angasano, or nene table no table no. Now the staffs in the office there now, they are sitting in a plastic chair. And the ones watch no one on me and the phone, and then good table. I witnessed all those, I observed them. So even if your own office, you are not organizing your own office, you are not keeping your own office in a good state, how much more can you keep the system, the whole education system of Ekumfi in a good state? How? I'm one office now, what's now, what's now, why you're comfortable now, what's now there, why you renovate a office now, why you come on. Even if you are not being able to renovate or organize your own office, how much more can you organize the system, the education system of Ekumfi? Can you make it better? Money too. Then you will be going around and then be telling them, make us proud. Abofrana only learning materials, only books, notebooks, I don't know. How do you expect such child to make you proud? How do you expect such child like a pede abofrano or make you pass not pass well, right? A pede abofrano or pass not pass well. Oh yeah, the neighbor and same man, the why they. But abofrano only learning materials. Or lack books. One yet abofrano school nangasa abofrano kono the school it's as a whole no school no when the books are what they tell of rabanade. When textbooks. And I can be bold enough and tell you, say, when Plan Ghana came to Ekumfi, they did far better than even the whole education directorate of Ekumfi. Plan Ghana, Ekumfi now, they did far better than even the whole education directorate of Ekumfi. Leaders has been coming. Ekumfi directors have back up. You are working within a circle of conditions, so crampona. At least there are some policies you can implement to make changes in the system. Minjin did there. So if etum actinasi analyzing how poor our education system is, let's say etum come out with possible solutions or possible ideas that this will help change the system. Natural. Edako, Ghana Education Service, that this is what I want to do as education director of my district or of Ekumfi District. I want to do this, I want to do this, and this is what I think will be the result. Or back actually the Fafioko, and now back actually we will not approve it. Now, or BC and Malcolm then you'll be encouraging them. Abofan textbooks ben or shomosia, they are no encouraging it, don't make you proud. How did they make you proud? How did they make you proud in Ekumfi? And I know from Bananga Sansono. I want to ask one more being so on Padisuan, but I'll come to that on my next video. The system no okay. And our friend is still not performing poor. Then we know say abofra nangasa no onye serious, abofra nangasa no onye ready. But in this case, your system you're poor, and abofra no so all perform poor. Now who do you blame? The system has to be renovated. The system has to be working better. The rate of people failing in Ekumfi as compared to the rate of people failing in different districts are far different. Even if you compare cities now, if you compare cities into here locality now, I keep on asking myself, say, why do they always have the necessary accoutrements that they need for their education systems, like for the education aspects? Cities, they have the same directors now no appoint on the. So I didn't know what to more supply, what making sure that the school does not need certain things, certain learning materials, certain that does not lack teachers. Now I hear no adding like what's the difference? We lack learning materials, we lack this. The government has to provide. And it's one man now buying Nankasa de Abro, it will bring cash in. You need to lobby, you need to fight for it and bring it to the district. Or they connect Ejiba. Because the way other districts, other districts in the cities and other aspects, when the way our money system net, is far different from our own. I'm not saying that other districts they are not failing. Some of they are also failing, but the rate of how they are failing, is far better than I'm telling you. Echo City obi ne poor performances no ede ba here no ho a obi ne starting point. Echo City obi ne poor performance in BEC in the city. It is our starting point in Ekumfi. Some of the schools in Ekumfi are starting point. And in education director now wa point to ebe no elebeye. If you cannot implement policies that will help change our education system, how poor it is, then why were you given the mandate to be the education director of Ekumfi? I sent you a letter, and I'll read the letter before I close my show. I will read the letter. May the letter way by and American 4 times I'm education office one man go to director. Man go to director 4 good times. Fine, man go to director. Man say, what about my my request? Let's deep into that. Ebusanfo, may read the letter no. Letter no other don. So this is Philip and Sabento Ekumfi Abo 20. This is 30th September 2025. The district director of education, Ekumfi District Education Directorate, Ekumfi Esanchero. Dear Madam, request for BEC records of Abur Methodist School, Ekumfi Abur, passed 5 years to date. That was then when I wrote it, it was 2025. So I requested from 2020 to 2025. I respectfully write as a native of Ekumfi Abur and an advocate for education to request access to the basic education certificate examination, that's BC, records of Abur Methodist in Ekumfi Abur, covering the past 5 years up to the current year. If I say the current year, that was 2025. Now listen, I made it clear to them that specifically I kindly request that the records it must be made, the records be made available by subject areas. By subject areas. I requested for English language, mathematics, integrated science, and social studies. These are the 4 core subjects that I requested the record of. Men, these are all the subjects. Men, these are all the subjects. Only 4. That's the major one. To enable a detailed analysis of academic performance trends over the years. My intention, I also gave them my intention, the reason why I made sure them letter, I may request for them data. My intention is to study the performance of people in the school, identify areas of challenges. I want to make them identify areas of challenges. Me making it clear to them. There, this is the reason why I am writing you this letter. And yet they may bet data just like that. May bet one performance just like that too. Let me identify the areas of challenges within these 4 core subjects. Within these 4 core subjects to find out. Denti na wo faili na enyipa ahe, mbesiafo ahe, mbenyinifo ahe na wo fail with them subjects. What could be the cause? And recommend practical solutions that can contribute to improving the standard of education for our young ones. For our young ones. This effort is motivated by my personal commitment to support my community's educational development and to complement the Directorate mandate of ensuring academic excellency. Of ensuring academic excellence. I assure you that the information will be treated with confidentially and will be used strictly for educational development purposes. I would be most grateful if you could kindly consider this request, and I look forward for your favorable response. Beside the response, what the mom? Beside the response, and what the mama? I didn't get a response from them. They didn't give me any response. I have to do a follow-up. The follow-up too, I came there 4 times. I never got anything. Even as at now, right now, I'm talking to you right now, I didn't get anything. And I have not gotten, maybe I'll channel or whatever, but yeah, that's fine. Mogo office one more. Then what are you doing? You think you were given or you were being appointed just to move from the house and come and sit in the office? You close a 2, 3, 4 no more, then you go back. More than the meeting what the mandate in the mama. Oma to me the moment in office one. Some of you are incompetent. Some of you lack the ability to do whatever that we are demanding. Like the reason why you're serving now, what the mobile serving, you lack the ability of serving. You lack this ability of serving. I'm not here to insult anyone. If I say incompetent, let me break it down. I'm not insulting anyone here. Some of you are incompetent. You don't deserve where you are because you are not doing the job. You are not doing the work the work that you were given. The reason why you are being appointed, you are not doing it. Ekumfi deserves better. Ekumfi education system must be changed. Ekumfi education system deserves better. The good people of Ekumfi, the children of Ekumfi, our future leaders, our future generation deserves better. Go to with the selected 10 schools, 10 schools in Ekumfi. Go there, visit them, JHS 1 to JHS 3, and then find the rate of how many children speaks English in the school. You will come to that in the next video. Abusuafo, ende baabi a yɛde yɛn asɛm no ɛbɛsi no, education director of Ekumfi, I hope you hear this message, and I wish that if you hear this message, this my message will have an impact. At least we need change. We need changes in the education system of Ekumfi. And it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to make that changes. Ebusiafo, makramo, medamasi.